and Tony thinks he could perhaps have at least a sip of seawater, but Dixon stops him before he does something stupid. Gene comments on how many more shoes they may fill with the yellow stuff when he's suddenly interrupted by Dixon crying out in triumph. He's found a pencil in his pocket that he had overlooked before. Now he can draw a chart and keep an eye on the direction they're heading. If they want to reach the island, they need to keep the wind in their favor. Using one of the life jackets, some cord, and some wire, they make a sea anchor. This way they can avoid being blown the wrong way if the wind shifts. The other problem continues to be their thirst. Gene teaches the other two how to pray and ask God for rain, but it isn't until later in the night that the weather changes. Laughing in happiness, the men collect as much rainwater as they can on their shirts and the water bag. After a week of being adrift, Gene finally gets tired of failing at catching anything with his hook, so he takes out his knife, ignoring Dixon's protests and worry over the raft. After a few random stabs at the water, Gene is successful in a big way. He's managed to kill a shark, which they bring onto the raft and open to eat the little fish it recently consumed. They save the shark meat in their socks to be used as bait later. This little dinner of theirs, though, has some serious consequences, because they keep throwing the shark blood into the sea to keep the raft clean. Other sharks have smelled it and are now following them around. So when one night, a sleepy Gene distractedly puts his hand in the water, it gets bitten. Luckily, he takes it out before he loses it and Dixon wraps it up with Tony's bandana, but the damage is done. 2 weeks since the accident have passed, and while they haven't gotten another catch like the shark, they do get one more day of rain to refill their water bag. Hope is starting to be hard to keep, and Tony begins looking at his gun with some depressing thoughts in mind. Gene takes it from him just in time when a bird lands on their raft and shoots it, causing the body to fall into the ocean. Dixon wastes no time jumping in to recover it, but the bird's blood has gotten the attention of a shark as well. The boys try to shoot it, but the gun gets jammed, so Dixon has no choice but to swim as fast as he can. Luckily, he makes it back to the raft before he gets caught, and now they have bird meat to eat, which Dixon thinks tastes like chicken. Since the gun can't be used anymore, Tony throws the bullets in the ocean,